Hi, it's Gregor Mansfield here. Today we're going to talk about 7 tips to help you choose insurance. So the first tip is relevance. So relevance means what's important to you as far as your insurance is concerned. So that's around what type of insurance you have, e.g. if it's contents insurance, making sure that's relevant to your situation, or if it's life insurance, for instance, it's relevant to whether you have debt or family or any of those particular things. That's what relevance is, and that's really important to start with. The second thing is the amount of cover that you choose. All right, so the amount of cover you choose is specific to what you have. So if you have a big house full of contents cover, you want to make sure you have a large amount of cover because you've got a lot to lose. If you've got lots of debt associated with that house, e.g. you've just got a big mortgage, then the amount of cover you need will be to cover that in case you die and that your family is okay. So that's the amount of cover. The third thing is beneficiaries. All right, now a beneficiary is who gets paid. So getting paid, the insurance is important, especially if it's around your debt. So that's your wife or your husband getting paid money to pay off the mortgage. Or if your house burns down and you've got all your contents, it's rebuilding your life with a lump sum to redo that. And that's quite important. The other thing is obviously your car. If your car gets smashed, you want it repaired to the right value. So that's quite important. Number 4 is the insurance company. So an insurance company you want with a philosophy that fits you. All right, and what that means is, are they going to be around at claim time? They're not going to disappear, as we have seen with other companies in the past. You want a company that's going to be around when you need them, and that's quite important. Number 5 is obviously the claim. If you have to claim for insurance, you want a company that has a philosophy that is quite important about making claims. So they want to make a claim, their philosophy is to make claims and to make it easy for you, the customer. So there are companies out there that make it really easy to make a claim, and especially if you've got something like life insurance claim, you know, it's a hard time anyway and you don't want to be mucking around with it, and you really want a company that's going to pay reasonably quickly. If it's your contents or your car, you want them to get on with it and get sorted. Number 6 is an annual review. It's really important to review your insurance on an annual basis if you can. The reason is life changes. So you might go from being not married to having children, to buying a house, to buying a business. Your life changes and you need to have your insurance change with you to make sure that it does stay with you long term, and that as it changes, you know, you can do things. So if you take more debt on, you get more insurance. The 7th thing is choosing an advisor. Now, the reason we suggest that you choose an advisor is because they're in the game. They know what's happening, they know the insurance companies, they know what happens when a claim turns up, they know how much cover you might need for certain situations. They can recommend you look at different types of cover, and that may be more relevant to you in that situation. So it's really important to have an advisor that's going to help you to go through this particular process. So again, 7 tips to help you choose insurance. Number 1 is relevance, what type of cover you've got for you. Number 2 is the amount of cover that you have. Number 3 is obviously the beneficiary, who gets paid, and that's quite important obviously. Number 4 is your insurance company, making sure you have one that fits you and is going to be there. Number 5 is the claim, making sure that the claim philosophy is that they will pay. Number 6 is doing an annual review to make sure that everything fits in and is relevant. And number 7 is tuning in an advisor that's basically going to help you get through that process. Now, if you want to talk to me, I'm on 093770288 or 021 750 638, and hope this has been helpful, and thanks for listening.